Having a effective strategy, one that is going to help you win in the markets. There's no 100% holy grail to trade, and I will say that there's no 100% strategy. The key to really trading, is cutting losses early. I will say that. All right, that is the most important factor. All right, if you're into a trade and it's not working out, cut it. Okay, even if the trade ends up going in your direction, please do not feel as if or beat yourself up because there's so many other opportunities that will unfold, and you may get, one or two more during that session. So just be patient. That's the thing I can tell you. That's the most important. One of the most important pieces is patience. Just waiting for the next setup, not forcing yourself to get into a trade or practicing or having revenge trading, meaning you get into a trade, you get out, cut your loss, whatever the case is, or you take a full stop, and then you want to get back into a trade immediately to try to recover that. That's where you're going to make a mistake at. You have to think logically, pace yourself, allow yourself some time to get into and make sure that you're looking for another great setup. All right. This happens to a lot of inexperienced traders out there that, for one, don't have an effective strategy. And then, after experiencing or going through the emotional roller coaster over a period of time, they want to stop or give up on trading futures. So if you're someone that's thinking about quitting today or giving up on, especially if this is your passion and it's something you really want to master, I'm not talking about somebody trying to get into the markets with capital to just try to flip a few extra bucks or make a few extra bucks. That's not what it's about. Yes, we want to make money in this business. So if you have the passion and really wanting to succeed in this business, then don't give up. Okay. Yes, it can feel as if it's, a never-ending game, and maybe you're probably losing money because you don't have a system that's really working. I talk about a strategy here on the channel just about in every video. I give a lots and lots of good, valuable information away for free. Now, this is based on experience and the way that I trade. It's all based on confluence. I'm telling you right now, if you want to take high probability setups, you have to have multiple means of confluence that are working in your favor. Not taking a trade just on one signal. You want to have multiple signals that are going to, aid you in a trade, okay? Or help you benefit when you get into a trade, or help you make a logical decision about and feel comfortable about getting into a trade. So an effective strategy is going to put you on top, okay? All right, you're not going to win every single time, but that's where the concept of practicing proper risk management and knowing how to trade effectively, knowing when to cut your losses early enough so you can preserve your capital. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have capital when you start trading live with your own personal account, then you're not going to be able to trade at all. You're going to be in demo or in simulation forever, or just kind of spinning the wheel, all right, trying to pass evaluations or challenges with these prop firms. And then, only a small percent succeed, meaning they're able to hold that account and never blow it, okay? Most people or traders that try to pass evaluation or challenges, they blow it several times before they may get it right, okay? And then some people just keep with the cycle of keep continuously blowing that account. Again, we're talking about inexperienced traders that are really just kind of all over the place, testing different things. Oh, I passed a challenge with this strategy. Tomorrow they're using something else. They blow the prop firm challenge or that PA account. Once you become funded and you find a system, I always talk about this, that's working, stick with that. It's not going to work 100% every single time, but the key to being able to sustain from losses that you do make, and again, we're talking about minimizing losses, is really to cut them while while you're ahead. Don't dig a hole for yourself that's going to be harder for you to climb out of. All right. You don't want to dig a hole that's, for yourself that's 10 feet deep and really, you could probably weather the storm maybe 2 or 3 feet, but at 10 feet, it's going to be harder for you to dig yourself out of. That kind of makes sense. So having an effective strategy is the game-winning solution in this business, okay? The way I trade is using multiple chart confluence. All I'm doing is using a top-down analysis, using a higher base chart, marking up zones, and then moving down or waiting for the zone to be tapped by the market. We're talking about supply and demand. So if I'm into, say, for example, right here, or looking at the market, and we see the market making a a bullish move to the upside coming out of London into the US session. Now, this zone, which is a demand zone, was created at 10:30. All right. And then the market, I said this before, pay attention, close attention to what happens in London. If we're carrying through with the same type of movement moving into the US session, somewhere between 10:30 and 11, the market likes to possibly make a reversal or at least pull back deep before it decides if it's going to continue in the same trend is moving or the trend is going to change. Okay. So right here, this was 10:30 when this demand zone was formed. It's a beautiful, aggressive area of demand. But that isn't my only means of confluence. We broke structure above these highs right here. All right. I'm showing you an example. This is a demand zone for everyone that's asking what is a demand or supply zone. Please watch some of the videos, especially if you're interested in trading these type setups. Demand just simply means an aggressive area where the market pushed or moved away from the area fairly quickly, leaving behind imbalances. When I talk about gaps, those are what I'm talking about. The imbalances, unmitigated zones. This is what that is right here. So there's a gap right here. The market aggressively pushed away from it. It comes back to it about an hour later. Okay, about an hour later. It's not several hours later. So this is relatively still a good or fresh zone to trade. When the market gets back to that area on the higher base chart, then I'm just moving down to a lower base chart. I'm not going to go in detail about the strategy because I've covered that in just about every video here on the channel. If you spend time watching the videos, you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about in time. Okay, but you got to spend you got to watch videos. Okay, taking notes. For all those that are interested in becoming an elite member, to where you get more of an inside scoop of my mind, thought process of trades that I've taken, then you may want to become an elite member and start watching the trade breakdowns. That's where the meat, the substance to the whole process is. So yeah, I can sit here and talk to you about setup after setup, but when you see actual trades I've taken and I'm walking you through as I'm taking that trade, or I'm walking you through and let you know why I took that trade, I'm letting you know where I took that, why I placed that stop loss there, or why I put that TP there, that profit target area. Then you start to, the picture starts to unfold so you can see it a lot clearer as to why I took those setups. Now, this is a demand area. Again, aggressive buying, it comes back to the higher base zone here, okay, off the higher base chart. And again, let me stop here. For anyone that is interested in becoming an elite member, okay, I know people are probably asking right now, just scroll down to the description portion of the video. You're going to see two links there. The first one is for the Discord, if you're interested in joining the Discord. The second one is to become an elite member. That's how it's titled. Click on that. 2 tiers will pop up. The second tier for $6.99 a month. If you subscribe to that, basically what you're doing is supporting my efforts as a content creator, and in return, you're getting loads of video content put into a private community that you can watch that should, if you spend time, help and aid you in your trading. For anyone that's interested, for a very inexpensive fee of only $6.99 a month, not a day, not a week. That's a whole month. Okay, so again, if you're interested, the link is down below in the description. So what I do is just wait for the market to pull back to this high probability zone right here. Okay, where there's an imbalance or there's a gap here. When it gets there, I just move down to a lower base chart and I'm looking for some type of rejection or confirmation at a zone that's created on the lower base, my entry chart, the 24 range chart. As simple as that. Okay, so I'll walk you through those type of setups, those type of trades in multiple videos here. So spend some time watching the video content. This is a supply area right here. Why? The market made a low, lower high, and broke structure. Okay, this is an area of structure where the market broke lower, create this beautiful area of supply where the market made aggressive selling to the downside and pulling back to this area here. So again, trading is all about having an effective strategy. As you can see, I'm not taking trades back to back to back. This trade didn't unfold. It developed at 10:30. It unfolded at around 11:40, 11:45, and then the next setup didn't occur until later on that day. Okay, sometimes you have to wait hours on end. Okay, this is two beautiful trade setups, one demand, one supply in the same session. What I'm trying to say. And if you're getting to just one beautiful trade like right here, that's all you got to take a day. Now, typically speaking, around 11:30, 11:40, I'm out the market between 10:30 and 11. Okay, to be honest with you, so I may not have taken this trade if I did not take any trades and I saw this set up, into the session. Yeah, I'd probably take this trade. Okay. Noticing what took place out of London coming into the US session or New York session, and then we get this pullback to this beautiful area of demand, I'm probably going to take that trade, all right? But there's plenty more opportunities, okay? Even in the next session, you see here, this was a demand setup right here, okay? The market came to the area, rejected it, all right? The lowest point was at 18,916, and it went all the way up to 18,987. A lot of points within that one move right there. And if you can just scalp 20 of those points, depending on the number of contracts, or just scalping 20 points, I've talked about in multiple videos how you can build even a small account. Okay. Again, this is an effective strategy for all those inexperienced traders out there that have that mindset right now that they want to give up, that they want to quit trading because, you know, maybe you were winning at one point and now you're losing. One of the things you're going to have to really understand is that the market's never going to look the same daily, ever. It's always going to be doing something different. So we have to, as traders, identify what are the best zones, which makes sense to trade from. For me, I'm waiting for beautiful break areas of structure off a higher chart, because higher base charts where I get the break of structure and the market comes back to a zone that was created like right here, this demand zone off this break of structure, then I know the market's going to give me something if I just wait for it to patiently come back to that area. Again, higher base chart, 120 range chart, break structure to the downside supply. Okay, like right here, the market broke structure lower, then it broke structure back to the upside. It gets back to the zone. I know I can get at least 20 points off that move right there if I just wait patiently. That's it. Okay, so again, this is an effective strategy. And again, I go more in detail about the strategy in videos. So watch the video content, guys. For all those that just want to simply try to circumvent the system, shortcut things, come to me and just ask me flat out questions. I know when individuals have not watched the video, individuals have not watched the video content, and I'm simply going to push back and say to you, watch the video content, because 99.9% of the answers that you are questions you're asking are in the video content. And yes, you may have to watch multiple videos. Okay, all right. That's why I created that private group. Okay, for the elite members for $6.99, to where I walk you through the trade setups. So that's probably going to cover and answer most of your questions right there, because then it's going to help you understand, oh, I see why he took that trade. Oh, I see why he put the stop loss there. Oh, I see why he put his TP there. I understand why he's looking at that zone as an area of interest. Okay? All right. So we're talking about an inexpensive fee. You could go somewhere else and pay thousands of dollars or a couple $100 for someone's trading program or course. I don't have a course. I'm just simply here to share this information, and you can basically educate yourself if you spend time watching the videos. Yeah, there's a lot of video content, and I'm not going to sit here and pinpoint every little video that you need to watch, okay? Because I put a playlist together for those that are really, truly interested and serious about trading. For the elite members, for $6.99, $7 a month, you can spend time watching the video content, okay? I packaged together a link-by-link series of videos that, to me, are the ones that really stand out, the ones that should really help you along the way. All right? That's your choice. Again, I want to say thank you for everyone that currently watches the videos. If you're a new subscriber and you come across, I should say new viewer that's come across this channel because you are searching and you had the thought process of, I'm ready to give up. You know, I can't seem to get this right. It's not making any sense to me. I was winning. Now I'm losing. I don't know if I can make it in this business as a trader. Well, you're here. You watched the video. Okay. Watch some of the other video content before you just jump and, cut losses, but cut your ties and give up on this dream that may be a passion that you want to pursue. Okay. So again, if you're a first time viewer and you haven't subscribed here to the channel, please take the time to go ahead and click on that sub button right now. Make sure to turn your post notifications on so you don't miss any of the uploads here on the channel. And last but not least, if you found value into today's video, the topic, the talk, the discussion, and what I'm giving, it's kind of build your morale a little bit, kind of uplifted you, please make sure to drop a like on the channel as well, okay? Or on the video. Go ahead right now, click the like button right now. Go back after this video, watch some of the videos, understand and try to grasp the effective strategy that I'm talking about in this video. Take care, and I'll see everyone in the next one.